Hi, this is Julia. I made a tutorial to prepare you for the next practice class. So, if you are in a real class, there will be a class time just above your pictures. Not a picture, video frame. So, we don't need the timer. The next thing is that we notice the blackboard writing is a little disorganized. So in order to make sure the student can understand you clearly, let's try this. Let's try to make all the blackboard writings in the same text box. So using this, select and move. Control all, Control copy, Control V. Okay, and I don't need that one. Delete. Control C. Control V. No, Control V. Okay, and this one, delete. Control O. Control C. Just something just like that. So when you have the class, the student can know where to look at your blackboard. They don't have to search all over the blackboard to find what you are talking about. Okay. And also, if you look at the video frame, if you hover your mouse over the video frame, you will see these buttons. Again, this is the mute button. Do not ever click on it, but if you click on it, it will mute all of your students. So, and it will show the mute. Oh, you never did that, but just something to remember. And also this button, don't click on it. It's the reset video frame. It doesn't I don't know, it doesn't have any useful functions. Just when you click on it, okay, in a real class, when you click on it, it will make your video frame real large, and it will cover all of the blackboards. So don't click on the reset video frame. So basically, these buttons, we wish to never click on any of them. Okay, and for the corrections of words, when the student having trouble with emphasis of the word, well, we do have a small recommendation. It's not required, but if you can write down the words that the student having trouble pronouncing, like unexpected, or using any separation mark that you feel comfortable with. Yeah, like these, anything would work. And notice this. So this is shortcut to hide the teaching plan for a moment. Like when you want to minimize it, click on this and click this to get the teaching plan back. If you want to show the picture, minimize it, and if you want to look at the teaching plan, get it back. So this is a useful function. And our Coolant client mentioned to us that they didn't like circling of their teaching plans. Well, it's their particular thing. They don't like circling. So if you could like underline it, I'm not good at this. If you can underline the words, the Cooler client will really appreciate it. Also, let me see. Also, let's get back to the text box. If you get all of your Blackboard writing within one text box, actually it will be easier for you when you write the class report. I'll show you in a moment. In the class report, the students will really love it if they can have all of the Blackboard writings copied to them. So I'll click delete. So this is all of your Blackboard writings over a class, for example, and you have put them all in a one box. It just needs some practicing. Like when I want to rewrite, I just click on this and add something more, and click when you want to point, and then come back to the select and move, and double click the text box and add something more again. And so in this way, all of your Blackboard writings will be in one text box. And when you write at the end of the class, you can save board file. Choose a place that you want to save it, download, and confirm. And now the time is up. You move on to the next class, have the next class, and when you finish all of the class, come back and okay, I'm trying to open the board file that we just saved. So it cleared all of the Blackboard writings and the board file downloads. Oh, here it is. I believe this is this one. Okay, now I get back to the previous class Blackboard writings, and I double click it. Oh, I selected move and double click it, Control All, Control Copy, and when I go to the class report page, which I didn't prepare to get to, I just Control V. Just pretend that this is the class report submission page. So in that way, you can have the Blackboard writing ready to add to the class report, and you can just add something more like it was my pleasure to have you to have the class with you. Okay, I added something more, and I recommend to practice the word unexpected, taking notice of the emphasis of the word. Nice talking to you, Maggie. So just adding a few recommendations for the student, and I finished the class report. And let's go back to the Blackboard editor. So when you finish the class and save the board file, and this is the way to get back to the board file. I just wish to mention it to you. This is the Blackboard editor. Click on it, and you can open any board file that you saved. Yes. And also, let's add some more. If the student made a mistake, grammar mistake, can set I have made a cake, and you can set correction I have made a cake. Just add to the one text box you already have for the class. And yeah, it is really useful for the student to have the mistake that they have made written as a note to them in class report. Okay, let's delete this. Yes, I think that is it. Thank you.